to you about how to book your motorcycle theory test online and how much it costs you, and go through some of the nitty gritty about booking it and the legal stuff that you need to know when booking your motorcycle theory test. You book your driver's theory tests at the direct.gov site, the Driving Standards Agency site, using your Visa debit card. It costs you around about £23, and you would need your driving license number to do this. You can also book your driving theory test on the phone or in the post. You can do it in the post by getting the application form from your local DVSA driving test centre in the reception area. Your theory test lasts for around about 1 hour, 20 minutes. You can use a practice session before you start your test, just to get used to the equipment at the test centre. You must be quiet when you're in the test room at all times, otherwise you could be asked to leave and you will fail your test. I've talked about this in many other videos of different type of theory tests, but the rules are basically the same as the motorcycle one. I recommend to pass first time to practice as much as you can during the day, about 2 to 3 times per day, to ensure maximum chance of passing your motorcycle theory test first time. Your theory test certificate lasts you for around about 2 years after the date you passed your test. You must pass both hazard perception and the theory test to be successful in this test. And while in the test room, you must be quiet at all times, and if you need help, just put your hand up and a member of staff will be happy to come over and assist you with any questions you might have. But they cannot give you the answers to any questions. They just can assist you if you need any help with other stuff that you are having difficulty in understanding. I'll give you this question, this one for free. It could be in your theory test. I'm just looking down at it now, it's written down on a piece of paper. You are on a motorway in a strong crosswind. You should take extra care when, and the answer to the question is when overtaking a large vehicle. This in case you get blown into its path. You need to know bits of the highway code too when doing your theory test. You'll be asked questions on first aid and vehicle maintenance as well. All these can be found in the actual official DVSA theory test books, which I'll show you right here. You can get from eBay, Amazon and W.H. Smith's, or any good bookshops, or your driving instructor might be able to lend you a theory test book to help you with your theory test. And I will put some links down below that could help you pass your theory test first time. The theory test is made up of 2 parts, hazard perception and the theory test. You must pass both parts to be successful. The pass mark is on the theory test 43 out of 50, and you must score on the hazard perception 44 out of 75 to pass. Fail either part and then you have to retake your theory test again. You can rebook your theory test, I believe, after 2 to 3 days after you failed. If you are unsuccessful, the theory test centre staff will be able to give you your result at the end of your test, but they cannot discuss your result with you, so it will be given to you in a sealed envelope. And you must put your mobile phone and any other stuff you have with you in a secured locker. They will give you a key to this after you checked in to take your test. You cannot take no phones in with you, no paper, nothing. Your pockets will be searched twice before you enter the test room, and as I said, you must be quiet whilst inside the theory test centre because other people are actually taking a test. If you make a noise, you'll be disqualified and asked to leave, and you have to lose your fee that you paid for the test. It was not refundable. So let's quickly recap. One, you need to the thing you need to do when booking your theory test is you need to have your Visa debit card. If you wish to book your test online or on the phone, you need your driving license number and your email address so you can send you your booking via email, or if you book by the post they might send it on to you through the post, like it did to me when I passed my car test over 12 years ago. When you enter the room, you must be quiet. All your stuff must go in a locker, and it's all locked away, secured. Nothing is allowed in the test room with you. You must be quiet at all times. If you've got any questions about any part of the test, you can put up your hands, and the theory test centre staff can come over to assist you, but they cannot give you the answers to the questions. You can have a voiceover on the headphones if you need it. You can have the language in English or Welsh or any other country's language. And when leaving the room, you must be quiet. You must pass both hazard perception and the theory test. The theory test is the first part, hazard perception is the last part. It's just a rolling video basically of road scenes, and you must spot the hazards. Do not click in a rhythmic pattern, otherwise you would fail your test. So if you go dud 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 dud, it'll be a fail. You must click like 1, wait a couple of seconds, 2, wait a couple of seconds, 3, wait a couple of seconds. That's the best way I can explain it. Once you complete the test, you'll be asked if you like to take a satisfaction survey. You don't have to do this, but if you do, you can take that, and also answer some mock questions at the end of the test. These are test questions they're considering of using in future tests. You do not have to take this. Also, you can say no and just leave the room and get your result after getting your stuff from the locker. Hopefully you would pass if you practice enough, 2 to 3 times a day. That's it. That's my video on how to book your theory test, and a bit of advice chucked in how to pass your test. Practice, 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 practice as much as you can, then you should have no problem. Use the official DVSA CD-ROM if you can, or there are some free amps which I'll put in the description down below to help you. I hope this video has been of some use with any of use information that I've given you. I've taken this test myself, so I'm just giving you stuff that I've learned from my experience, and I'll give you one free question that was in my motorcycle theory test. Thank you for watching. Give me the thumbs up if this video has been of any use. Cheers.